Hello again. This is Christopher Smith, bringing up part 2 of Let's Play Katawa Shoujo. Um, as of last episode, we've just discovered that I have a heart condition, and now I'm going to this academy for the crippled. I'm gonna be along, and I'll give you some funny commentary along the way. Also, I'll work on the audio and stuff like that, because I'm still not sure how to work on it. Yeah. And finally, so far, as my last video and as of this recording, I have 5 viewers! Hooray! Well, I think I might skip the panel, and I don't know how to fix it up. So let's just keep on going, shall we? In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and gray plaster assembled into a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wondered if it looked like what a gate for a school would look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. Good poetry. Is it poetry? If not, whatever. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gates for too long, so I entered through it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Since I'm going to this crippled school, might as well enjoy it. Moving forward feels good. Okay, what just really Photoshop or something like that? Because this looks awfully familiar. Looks like something from a house. Whatever. So I walk towards the main building of Yamaku Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone as my partners are taking my stuff to the dorms. And there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have. More like a park with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cut grass and all other park-like things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind. It makes me shudder. Oh, God. I want to be dirty! Please, let me be dirty! I shake them off. Stay open-minded now. It's a new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big for too many for just a school. Everything seems off. It's different. From what I thought I knew about schools. So that's what a boarding school's like, eh? I might be able to get used to this. But let's see how my dialogue goes on. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kind of eerie. It makes me wish that there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I've stepped into another dimension. The trees hum with the wind, and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. Ooh, trees, must look. Woo! Ah, ah, ah. It makes me think about hospitals again. How they say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. So why am I feeling so anxious by all this greenery, man? Ellipses! Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprise myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could get back anymore. Feeling nervous and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, So it's only logical. Whoa, you must be Ni Na Niki? Nakai. Nakai. So you are. Excellent. I'm your home and science teacher. My name is Mutoo. Welcome. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy and looks at his watch. The head nurse asks you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes. After is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel very nervous. Thinking of this, I almost missed what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? I'm gonna save right now just for the living hell of it. In case, I don't know. I want to do something else later on. Yeah. Goes fast. Return. Do you want to introduce myself to class? Sure, why not? I'm the new guy. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone likes to be at the center of attention. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then. My heart is pounding in my chest, and it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow the teacher upstairs. The third floor down the third floor corridor is marked as a classroom for class 3-3. Muto opens the door and enters. Ah, what the fuck is that picture, man? Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Ah, get a trip! This is a big step, I know that, but there isn't any point to worrying so much about it. At least, not this soon. Huh. Let's see here. So, we got a girl with a scar, some guy without an ear, male Haruhi, um, a Gangro, and that's all I can tell right from here. Anyways, I follow the teacher to the classroom and look around partially, so I won't have to meet the curious gazes of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high, and there's a lot of space left over, around and in between the desk. It's like I've been special ed or something. Wait. Damn it! An entire wall taken up by blackboards, and the old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs, with metal frames. Simple and efficient. I stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school, but then why should they be here? They're probably like me and have something wrong with them, only it's not intimately obvious. Then I notice that one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring. Wait, which one? I don't see it. Oh, hey, I see the deaf woman. I see the... forget what she is. Not sure about her. What the fuck is that fat dude? I don't see anything else. Despite the natural tendency to listen when someone is talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone's looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it will make her invisible. Oh, it must be that Scarlet or something like that. There is one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language? She peers at me over the rims of her glasses, then goes back to whatever she was doing. She's kind of cute. So is a cherry-looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. Because you're weird, kid. That's why. You're weird. Anyways, please, welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hands. Ow. So does everyone else except the one girl in the first row who has only one hand. I cringe a little, but hide it by bowing in thanks for the supplies I did not deserve. A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm Haseo Lucky, the Kai. Look, I know, look, you probably guessed by now that I don't know how to pronounce these names, so, either stop watching this now or deal with it, okay? Good. And after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along well with everyone, even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more exciting. I end up saying nothing, and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied, even with with the little I said. Though, a few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have done worse. Eh, yeah. Who is that guy back there? Seriously! What kind of problem does he have? I want to know his story. Ellipses! I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along with while letting me gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and he's done. They clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round with one of her hands against her other wrist. That ends in a bandaged stump. It makes me feel a little bad. We're going to be doing some group work today, so that'll give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, that's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She is the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know. And who else would be able to do that better, right? How could I know? I'm new here. The teacher passes out the day's assignment, announces that we'll be working in groups 3. It hits me that I don't know how Hakamichi is. Slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression.